Hey guys, yeah, we're on the road and we're doing another rolling into, this time rolling into Bristol. It's kind of the same way when I'm going to Charlotte, but we're going to break off on 77 North, a 7% grade for like, I don't know, 5-6 miles. It's sure it'll humble your rig if you don't have enough power, boy. It's a pretty good grade. So yeah, so I'll probably turn the camera back on when I get there, but I just wanted to talk real quick. I'm behind my racing buddy, Ken Hanley, and because he lives kind of near me, and so we're just figured we'd head out. We're a little early, but what the heck? Yeah, so rolling into Bristol. So going to do my normal deal. I'll turn the camera back on. I want to show you that grade. It's called Fancy Gap, and it's a crazy grade. And trying to get over. You know, when you're following guys, there's always people just in and out, cutting in front of you, but not a big deal. So far, the trip has been a lot better than the last trip, which, as you can, you guys know that it was, I was using a lot of curse words. It wasn't good. Anyway, yeah, so it's about 200 miles. Roughly 207 miles. What is my GPS saying? We get there about 1:30, so it's showing 204 miles to go. And yeah, so the weather's supposed to be real nice, but since they rained out in the pros at Epping, I know the sportsmen are going to be contested at the division race at Epping, but the pros are going to be run at Bristol, from what I last read. Which that means it's going to be a nightmare for sportsmen. Who knows? And I'm expecting the worst, so I won't get mad at this race because I'm expecting the worst. So if anything happens good, you know, that's good. But I'm expecting the worst. So, in fact, I was almost thinking about bailing, but you know, it's only about 300 miles from my house. How can I not go? So I'm going. It's done. Ken contacted me. He said, "Why don't we ride out together so we can kind of get our parking situation squared away and, you know, whatever." So I said, yeah, what the hell, I got the time. And yeah, so like I said, so far everything is good. I got a little bit of traffic coming through Raleigh, but nothing really bad, and nothing to really curse at. Nobody, well, I shouldn't say that. There are some crazy people on the road in the Raleigh area. They're just, it's like, I feel like I'm in Charlotte around the Speedway, but whatever. You know, I just set the cruise and I just let everybody blow by me. That's the best way to ride. What else? All right, so we'll do my normal rolling in. We'll get to the area where we're parked and everything. I'll get the camera back on, but I'm going to throw it back on when I get to Fancy Gap, that 7% grade. Just show you guys, if you haven't been on this grade, beautiful scenery. It's just beautiful to look at, you know, the road and everything like that, but man, it's tough on a motorhome. So we'll turn the camera back on and then we'll do our normal ride in, then I'll ride around the pits, you know, the normal stuff. I'm not sure I can get any video of race cars because it's going to be, you know, like I said, it's going to be pretty hectic, but I'll make sure I get photos and, you know, and whoa, we got to roll it down, yeah, yep. So yeah, so I'll make sure I get some photos and stuff like that. And yeah, sure, it'll be good, guys. Hopefully you guys will, you know, kind of tag along and get a kick out of my antics. And yeah, we'll be back in a little bit when we hit 77. Okay, guys, we made it to Virginia, and this is Route 77. And in a little bit, we're going to get a grade of, I'm pretty sure it's 7%. Feels like you're going straight up, as you guys can see in the background or in the foreground. So yeah, I'm already starting to feel it a little bit. And we'll see if my rig usually goes up about 50 miles an hour at the peak when it gets really steep, but we'll see. I haven't been here in a while. But yeah, this is definitely a humbling road. If you don't have a strong motorhome, you'll be crawling up this thing at 30 miles an hour. slowing down ain't no picnic because it's a lot of curves, and you got to be on your exhaust brake all the time. Down to 4th gear. Let's see if we can maintain 55. Oh, we got up to 56. Not bad, not bad. 57. Temperature's good. Trans temperature's good. 58. Keep it on the wood. This guy, this big rig, he's got some horsepower. Either that or he's empty. Oh man, he's rolling. Oh, he's empty. So basically my rig is about 30-something thousand, 32,000 total weight. I got a 360 horsepower Cummins, 6.7, 800 pounds of torque. It does a good job. It's not the big motor, but it does a good job. You know, 57 miles an hour. I'm happy. I don't know what motor he's got in his. As you guys can see way up there, he got a good run on the hill. I think it's 500. He weighs a lot more than me. This is pretty much the steepest part. Down to 56. Yeah, I think I remember 55, which is what I can live with, and the temperature's not going nuts. Trans temperature is good. It's all good. Yeah, I think we got another little bit, but that was basically that's Fancy Gap, folks. Yeah. Fancy Gap, there it goes. All right, guys, we'll be back as I get close to the racetrack. Got another 118 miles to go and a couple hours, and we'll be back as we roll in and get parked.